Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to Stretford Paddock. I am Adam McCullough here with your daily Manchester United news. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. We have got plenty to get stuck into today, including an update on that potential takeover of Manchester United with a day where we could finally find out who that preferred bidder is. I won't hold my breath though. We've also got rumours of an interest in Anthony Elanga and whether he could potentially leaving the club. And of course, a boost in terms of team news ahead of the games against Chelsea, Fulham, and of course that FA Cup final against Manchester City on June the 3rd. So we'll be getting stuck into all of those things here in this video. Before we go anywhere, before we get stuck into that news, do me a little favour, will ya? Get hitting that subscribe button. We need your help. Hit that subscribe button. We'll hit 700,000 subs. We can continue climbing, and we have got an action-packed end to the season and summer for you guys as well. We'll be out there in the States. We'll be out there in New York, in New Jersey, in San Diego or San Diego. And of course, we will be in Las Vegas as well. There are other games going on too. We'll have all of those covered. So this is the place to be. So get hitting that subscribe button. Anyway, let's get stuck into some of these rumours. As I said, we are hearing reports this morning that preferred bidder in Manchester United takeover could be named by the end of the week. So Jim Ratcliffe and Jassim are both in the running to purchase the club. And the article goes on to say, bidders for United are hopeful there will be an announcement regarding the preferred bidder by the close of the domestic season and potentially as early as Friday this week. Although that is already much later than expected and will bring some more clarity, sources with knowledge of the situation are describing it as another milestone of constant milestone in a process that could yet go on months. And when you hear that, whilst we'll get this, news on who the bidder is going to be and who potential takeover could be with, we then have to just sit there and wait back for this to happen. All while the season comes to an end, the transfer window opens, players and their agents will be discussing moves with everybody, and Manchester United will be in a situation of limbo. All right, there may be some funds there to make transfers anyway, but the large bulk of our transfer fund and all those kind of things will be dependent on who the owners are, what's going to happen on that aspect. You may get an owner that comes in and wants to splash the cash a little bit, bring in a marquee signing or something. You may get others that want to leave things as is and just take their time because they've just got there. The problem is this is dragging on so long. By the time they come in or it's confirmed, it might even be the start of the next bloody season at this rate. Because if it's saying it could take months after the preferred bidders announced, you got June, July, and then we're into the new season. So this is dragging on. It's horrible. But when have the Glazers ever cared about Manchester United's football future? When have the Glazers ever cared about how smooth sailing our transfer windows go? When have they ever cared about those things? So why would they care now when they're on their way out with a big bag of dough? They're not gonna. So we just have to sit back, wait, show some patience hopefully, and this will eventually be done with the end result being the Glazers get the hell out of here. But as of yet, this is where we are, and this is just rumours. We might still be waiting yet. We also hear links between Anthony Elanga and RB Leipzig. Now, obviously, Anthony Elanga came through at Manchester United. He was doing really well at the beginning. But since then, kind of, not really been in the mix. He was highly rated, came through the academy, done really well, but hasn't been getting his first team football opportunities. So he needs to look elsewhere. And we hear RB Leipzig are interested in signing Manchester United winger Anthony Elanga. As according to Sky Germany, who claimed the Bundesliga side wants to sign the Swede and bolster their attacking options after struggling for game time this season. That's what we forget is a full international. It'll be highly regarded and highly rated by scouting teams around the country and around Europe. And it wouldn't be surprising to me to see teams like that in there for him at all. What's good for that is if RB Leipzig or someone like that come in for him and they know how to develop players and all those kind of things, you chuck a little percentage of the next transfer fee in there, or something like that. You could be proven to be a winner in a couple of years. So yeah, it could be a good deal for player and club, to be honest. But United, I think, need to let him go. You know, you look at the players that we've got currently in the team. You'd like to think maybe we'd be bolstering the attacking options. Anthony Elanga is going to fall further down the pecking order. So I wouldn't be too disappointed by that, but could be a good move for both, couldn't it? Could be. Anyway, United have got Chelsea and Fulham to wrap up the Premier League season this week at Old Trafford. Both games are at Old Trafford. The next fixture is Chelsea. Marcus Rashford has missed the last 2 games, and he is now back in training ahead of those games against Chelsea, Fulham, and of course Manchester City. That's the most important one. We can get a point out of those 2 games against Fulham and Chelsea. Our job's done in terms of top 4. Obviously, because Newcastle dropped those points against Leicester in the last game, it means we can finish third, and third will obviously look a little bit more better to the eye. But third or fourth, even second, you get Champions League football. It doesn't really change anything, does it? So getting that point, getting Champions League football wrapped up will be huge for Manchester United. And then hopefully stopping this damn treble and making sure we can get a double for our own. I'm dreading that game against Manchester City, to be totally honest with you. It's going to be a horrible day, innit? Even if we win, it's going to be a horrible day full of nerves and anxiety and, oh my God. Anyway, we need to stop them doing that. But Marcus Rashford being back is a huge boost to that. And he's due a few goals as well. He's been on fire this season. He's due a few goals. Maybe he's saving one for us at Wembley. You know what gives me hope about Wembley? Casemiro, Varane. Them guys. Been there before, seen it all. They can get us over the line, innit? Bruno Fernandes, been in great form. Get Rashford forming as well. Those 4 players play well. We've got a huge chance. But I'm shit in it. Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you're keeping it like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back very, very soon with much, much more content. Until then, I'm out of there.